All right, I wrote down what I want to say. It's pretty short because I'm very nervous. My name is Jackie, and I have struggled with mental illness. I'm not ashamed, and I'm not embarrassed. I've struggled with anxiety disorder, panic disorder, and clinical depression. These are illnesses like any other. They are not something to joke about. They are not something that people can just get over or snap out of. They require medical intervention and treatment and lots of support from family and friends. Mental illness impacts the lives of at least 1 in 4 adults and 1 in 10 children, or 60 million Americans. The sad fact is that so many of the people who suffer are suffering in silence. They're embarrassed. They don't want people to think that they're crazy by seeing a psychiatrist or a therapist or taking medication. The stigma surrounding mental illness is keeping people sick. It is forcing people to suffer in silence, to try to cope on their own, and to sometimes give up on life and end their struggle and their lives prematurely. I was almost one of those people. I almost gave up. My last bout of severe depression was nearly 2 years ago, and I almost didn't make it through alive. I had thoughts of suicide. I felt hopeless. I didn't see a light at the end of the tunnel. I didn't see a light at the end of the tunnel. Depression consumes your entire being, erasing all hope for the future and making you completely numb and unable to function in daily life. Without help, it is nearly impossible to recover. If not for the love of my family and friends and the support and treatment that I reached out for, I would not be here. I speak out about my struggles because I want others to reach out and not suffer in silence. The stigma surrounding mental illness has got to end. Mental illness is a legitimate medical illness. It is not a joke, and people that suffer are not crazy. I know many people with mental illnesses, both family and friends, from bipolar disorder to eating disorders to depression and anxiety. They are some of the strongest people I've ever known. I'm grateful for my struggles because they made me realize my true strength. I've gone through hell, and now I know I can get through anything. So for anyone out there who's struggling, for anyone who's suffering in silence, there is hope for happiness and health. There is help available, and don't be afraid to reach out for it. Don't be embarrassed or ashamed, and please don't ever give up. Recovery is a long and difficult journey, but it is attainable, and it is so worth the fight. Thank you. Thank you, Jackie.